And welcome back. Over the years, Low Country Live has had many talented people come on the show, but today we have two guys that have joined us with very unusual talent, and by the way, they are tops in their field. Joining me today are Kyle Swicegood, who is #1 bid calling auctioneer in North Carolina, and Justin Oakes, the #1 bid calling auctioneer in Tennessee, but he's also the 2012 International Bid Call. Kyle as well as Justin, and guys, welcome. How did you guys get into the business?
Go ahead, Kyle.
Well, I tell you, Tom, I've been in real estate since 1991, and I decided to take my real estate career to another level, and auctioneering was the perfect thing to do, and that's how I got into the business.
Justin?
I started out first generation auctioneer, went to Missouri Auction School. I had started an announcing business and moved to Middle Tennessee, and a person in the real estate field came to me about a year later and asked me to come and be an apprentice for them, and everything has just kind of unraveled from there.
Now, I find it interesting that people get into the auctioneer business because sometimes they've been in other fields, but they get into it, and I've met a number of people. I'm a member as well of the NAA, and it's National Auctioneers Association, and it's probably one of the nicest and friendliest group of people that I've ever met. What do you guys, you have such a wonderful combining energy with the National Auctioneers Association. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a brotherhood, and one of the best things I ever did was getting involved with the NAA. Not only do they provide that brotherhood and that network, but it's also a phenomenal educational opportunity.
And you two actually met at one of the courses that takes place over a period of years, the CAI. Now tell us what the CAI is all about.
The CAI is a Certified Auctioneers Institute. It's the master's level training program for auctioneers with a different education and respect to law, marketing, and technology. And it's a one-week class for a period of over 3 years, and then you earn that designation.
This takes place in Indiana, is that correct?
Bloomington, Indiana, each year is where the class is held.
So the people that want to attend that, they've got to come in from all over the country, if not all over the world, to get that credential.
We do have people from all over the world. We have a strong South African designation within the NAA. They have to fill out their application. They have to be accepted into the program as well. So it's not anybody can just join.
Now, both of you, of course, are state #1, North Carolina, and also Tennessee. State #1 bid calling competition winners. What was it like on that level?
Well, I tell you, that is where the rubber meets the road in the bid calling side of things. You compete with some of the top bid callers in your state. You have to, it's not just bid calling, there's also an interview process, which is pretty much mirrored at what Justin did at the IAC, which is the International Auction Championship. Why don't you tell them about that?
The International Auctioneer Championship is held each year, and people from all over the world come to one location to compete for that title and then serve as an
all over
investor.
the world now that you're competing with.
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
were #1 this year, 2012.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What was it like? I mean, such a stressful level in the state, on the state level, but in the international level, man.
It's very intense because not only are you competing against the best auctioneers, you have the best auctioneers in the world in the crowd evaluating your skills. So it's a huge interview process, preliminaries, interview, final round competition, and then they announce the winner.
Now, you guys spent a couple of days up in Myrtle Beach. You came down today to see the city, and we appreciate you coming down. But we also want to do a little bid calling, so Kyle, take it away.
All right. Are you ready?
Hit it, Jim.
All right. Would you bid $75,000 bid? Would you bid $100,000? Hit 125. Get on 150 here, 150 here. Would you bid 175 and 200,000? Take her there, buddy.
I got to buy it up in 2, get up in 25, get up in 200, get up in 25,000. I got to buy it up in 50, get up in 75, 3. I got to buy it up in 3, get up in 3, get up in 3, get up in 3, get up in $300,000 now. I got to buy it up in 3, get up in sold it your way, $275,000.
Man, I got goosebumps all over me. I love it. Guys, appreciate you coming down. Enjoy the Holy City. Remember, we got one of the most beautiful bridges anywhere in the world right here. Also, we got a lot of stuff going on in Yorktown as well today. Thanks. And we're going to have dinner, I think, a little bit later on
Looking forward
this evening
to it.
as well.
Enjoy it.
Now, over to Miss Tessa.
All right, Tom, at 275, you bought it. He'll like that, right? Nestled down.